Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a shaving video, and the shaving video today is specifically going to be about these things, which is called alum matchsticks. Which, if you don't know what these things are, it's basically if you get a nick, you just wet these things, dab them on the cut, and it's supposed to like stop you from bleeding. Like, it's got a chemical in it which makes your skin all tight. And when I get to these, I'll explain a bit more about them. I've got about 4 or 5 days of growth, which I never really let it get this bad. But I just thought, because like, since I'm testing out something to help cuts, I thought, you know what, let's grow my beard out a little bit. There's a bit of fluff just floating around. Anyway, so I've already washed my beard up. It's all nice and wet and soft. I think I'm actually going to give it a, hang on, let me just sort out my wire here. Bada bing, bada boom. I think I'm just going to wet it up a little bit more. I know my hair is a bit long right now. I should be getting a haircut tomorrow, I believe. And this isn't like a special shave or anything. I don't have the puck or the brush or anything. I'm just going to be using the last of my Nivea shaving foam. And yeah, like, it is really down to the bottom. Like, I think I've got maybe 3 more shaves if I'm lucky from this thing. And I'm going to start using the Gillette shaving foam. So here we go. You can tell it's running out because it's a bit more thin, like it's a bit more liquidy. But yeah, let's get into this here. Bada bing, bada boom. Just gonna wash off the extra that's on my hand and also the bit that's on my nose. Alright. Nice. Alright, so it's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've done a general just talking video. I think my last video was me reviewing my Seafly Faith Mini drone. First of all, how are you guys? Like, I generally want you to answer that in the comments. Like, how are you guys? How you doing? What's going on? Oh, the razor I'm using in my razor is, or the razor blade I'm using in my razor is the Wilkinson Sword razor blades, and this one I think is my second shave with this razor blade. So it's not brand new, but it's still usable. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm recording this and I'm probably going to upload it on Saturday, and at least Saturday in London right now is nice and sunny. Well, not sunny, but it's warmer. Like, today is what I would consider t-shirt and shorts weather, you know. Let me know where you guys are from, you know, what the weather's like. I always love to know. I miss shaving, man. I did grow my, like, I can't remember if I said it at the beginning or not, but I did grow my beard out a little bit extra specifically for these to see if they work, you know? Pretty nice. The razor I'm actually using is the double-edged safety razor from, hang on, where is it? Percy Nobleman. If you guys remember, I think it was for my birthday. I got like a set. It had the razor blades, a bit of razor blade. It had the safety razor, and it also had the brush. Um, it's the razor was pretty solid. The brush was a synthetic, and it was my first ever synthetic, so I wasn't fully used to it when I first got it. But now that I'm used to it, it's fine. It's, you know. Mm-hmm. Right, we'll do the whole cheek. It's fine. Bada bing, bada boom. What have I been up to? I'll be honest with you guys. I've just been flying drones the whole time. I will tell you something. Last time I flew my drone, when I did like the long range test, right before I started filming, this family came walking past. It was a mother, an auntie, and the mother's two kids. And they saw the drone in the sky. And they were like, "Mom, look at that." Like the kids talking to the mum, they were like, "Mom, look at that drone." And when I heard it, I started flying back to myself because I thought, okay, if they're gonna like try and argue with me, because a lot of people have very mixed reactions with drones. Like, I don't know if they're gonna be like, "Yo, that's so cool," or like, "Yo, are you filming us? Take it down right now," type thing, you know. So, all right. So so they came up to me and they said like, "Wow, is that your drone?" And I was like, "Yeah, yes." And I was saying how like it's really cool, and they were like, it looks really cool up there. How much was it? And I was like, it was 150 quid. And I was telling them some of the features. You know, it's got GPS, the 3-axis gimbal. It can do 4K video, but it's very limited with what it can, you know. And they were like, 150 quid, that's really good. And I was like, yeah, and this one comes with one battery, but you can get one with two batteries for 200 quid. And they were like, oh my goodness. And they were really excited about this thing. And it was so refreshing because so far, every public reaction I've had with drones, like me flying drones and people like seeing it, so far it's been very mixed. Like there are some people where they'll be like, "That's really cool." Some people have not really liked me doing it, you know. And then there were other people who are more sort of like, "I like it, but don't fly over my place." And I'll be like, "Yeah, you're good, mate." You know, so it's been very mixed so far. So seeing someone generally being like, genuinely being like, "Yo, that's so cool. My son really wants to get into it." It was really nice to see that, man. And I was explaining to them how like to use the camera on it, you don't need Wi-Fi. It just plugs into the controller. And they were like, "Oh my goodness, does that mean it's faster to set up?" And I was like, yeah, like once you connect the controller to the drone, your phone automatically connects to it because it plugs in. And they were like, "That's so cool. It must be so quick to set it up." And I was like, as long as there's like the signal, like, yes, really quick. And it was just really cool to see that. And like, the auntie asked me for the name of the drone, this, you know, Faith Mini Seafly. And then she like wrote it down in her phone. I don't know if she's gonna buy one or not, but like it's really cool to see people taking an interest in this hobby, you know. Now the trouble here is those matchsticks are meant for nicks, right? So if you get any small cuts, it shuts them off real quick. And so far I haven't nicked myself, so we gotta try a little harder, guys. I'm not I'm not purposely trying to cut myself. Like, it would be so easy for me to cut myself right now, but what I'm just, like, I want to get at least a little nick, you know, so I can see if it works or not. Alright. This one's a little bit thinner of foam just because there's not as much hair, so there's less foam getting in between the blade and the hair, you know. I actually have a really cool drone shot planned where I'm gonna go to the park, and this is gonna be like my last, like just sort of like flying video just at the park, you know, when I don't have something to record. And the plan is to go to where I usually stand in the bigger park, fly over to the smaller park, and then do a really smooth shot where I just fly into the bigger park, and then I go to where the train tracks are and turn around and then go all around the circumference of the park. I think it'll be a really nice little, like, more cinematic style video, you know? Is that a car? I don't know. I guess I could have flown my drone today, but I wanted to make a shaving video, and also I thought I was going to get my hair cut, so I ran out of time. One shot I really want to do when it starts being sunset late, like earlier, because right now sunset is around 8 p.m, 8:30 p.m. in London. So one thing I really want to do when the sunset starts getting earlier, especially as it goes into winter, is get a shot of the skyline of like the landscape at sunset. You know, I think it will look really good. I don't know, I feel like I gave myself a little bit of a nick there. Here's the historical thing, guys. I thought there was a hair just like in this crease, but it's just the crease itself. Ooh. It's just a spot. It's not, nah. We need nicks. The past 2 times I've shaved without me recording, I've gotten nicks. This time, the one time I'm recording, specifically trying to get this footage to test these thingamadoogles out, it doesn't want to cut. I mean, my skin, like, doesn't want to nick. Ridiculous. You can get alum, you know, this stuff, in block form as well. So it's like it looks like a piece of hand soap that's like kind of clear. And then all you would do is wet it and then put it on your face, you know, tighten up your skin. Oh, I touched my mic there. I don't know if it made any noise, but I apologize for that. Alright. I'm honestly willing to do a third pass right now. Not one nick. Oh my goodness. Just rinsing the extra soap off my face. No nicks. I mean, I guess that's good, but I want to test these things out, man. Ooh. It's just a bit red. God damn it. Alright, well, since I don't have a nick, dude, I'm watching like this area like a hawk. Like I'm waiting for this thing to start bleeding. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, anyway, since I guess since I can't actually use the product, I might as well read the instructions to you. Alright. So originally I bought these things because I thought these were actual like book of matches type thing. But then when I opened it, I realized there wasn't any striker pads anywhere on this packaging, and I started reading and I was like, oh no, I bought the wrong thing. But it's still cool because I happen to shave, so like it's still part of one of my hobbies. So yeah, all this is potassium, alum, and water. It's mixed up into like this goop, and then it's put on these match heads, and each pack of matches has 20 per pack, and I bought 3 sets of double packs, you know, so in total I got 120 matches individual, like, you know. And all you do is when you realize you have a nick, you would rip one off, dip it in water, and then rub it on the area. And like I said, it makes your skin like contract and it stops the bleeding quicker, you know. So this is basically a solution to just getting toilet paper and sticking it on your, you know. I need a nick. All right. And that's what their purpose is. Now, obviously, if you do that and you get like a rash, like if you're allergic to the alum, obviously don't use it anymore. But you know, I'm pretty sure I can use it. I don't know. That's why I was excited for today, to see if I'm allergic to it. And yeah, and what's cool about this is, unlike the block, like each stick has one portion, I guess, of the stuff. So once you're done with it, like once you're done doing all your little nicks and cuts with it, you can then just chuck it away, you know. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I couldn't use this thing. I'm just too good at shaving. I'm just too good. You guys are not on my level. No, but yeah, I didn't get any nicks, so I can't use it, you know. They smell like a very light aftershave, I mean the most smallest amount of like a typical men's aftershave, you know. Yeah, they smell good is what I'm trying to say. Like if you're wearing this and aftershave, like I think they would match each other pretty well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully next video I'll be able to use them, but does that mean I can't put them in my title anymore? Oh no. Just putting some cream on my face, you know, keep my skin moisturized. But yeah, anyway, like I've said for like the 4th time now, hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next video should be that more cinematic drone flying, hopefully. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe. I will see you all later. Peace out, guys.